Funding for Firehouse Kitchen is brought to you by Resorts World Casino in Queens, New York. Over 5,000 games, just minutes away. Shallon Self-Defense Center. Classes for men, women, and children. Kick with the best. Fire News. Serving heroes since 1973. Gentle Dental. In a relaxed, friendly atmosphere located in Eastport, New York. Renee Dumang. Fine jewelry in East Islip, New York. And DeCarlo Food Service, serving quality restaurants located in Hotesville, New York.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and on the south shore of Long Island is a beautiful little town called Wantagh. Well, today, we're gonna be cooking with Wantagh fireman Mike Munoz. You might remember Mike. He made us a spicy meatballs last season. So let's get ready to cook with Mike Munoz on Firehouse Kitchen. Let's do it, guys. We got Mike Munoz in the kitchen today. Wantagh.
How you doing, brother?
You made it back from that fire call.
It was a long call, long call.
Mike has been on Firehouse Kitchen before. He was on Firehouse Kitchen last season, and we were in the middle making...
We're making rigatoni with filetto pomodoro, and I had to run out on a call, and you burned the pasta.
Yeah, I burned the pasta. I ruined the whole meal, and the show was spoiled. No, just kidding. It was, we survived, but that happens in the fire department. You could have everything going, we get a full run, everything turns down, and it might spoil the meal. The worst is when everything gets put on the table. We all sit down, about to eat our meal, the alarm goes off. We cover stuff up, and then we
running right out the
go
door.
out, and we could be gone for 5 hours if we got a good job. That's what we call fires in the fire department, a job.
Exactly.
And you know, you got to come back and eat cold steak and cold turkey.
That's true. That's true.
All right, what are we making?
Well, today we're going to start. We're going to make Maryland crab cakes.
Okay.
Okay. With that, we're going to prepare a little sriracha mayo to go on top instead of tartar sauce.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do pommes frites, which is Belgian fries, and that's going to be with a little pesto aioli. To go with that. And then I have my own version of a raw slaw. A little healthy, you know, kick on coleslaw. Takes out the mayo. This way, you know, you're not eating as much cholesterol and fat.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, so let's, what do you start with, the crab cakes first?
First, we start with the crab cakes. We get our bowl.
Right.
Okay.
I love Ocean City, Maryland.
That's right. That's right. That's where the best crabs come from.
Best crabs come from Maryland.
Okay, we get the lump crab meat.
Okay.
Because that's usually the best quality. Okay, we put that in the bowl.
Very nice.
All right.
I can just eat that right now, right? That's already cooked?
It's already cooked, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so to that, we're going to add our seafood seasoning. Okay, we're going to add a teaspoon of that. All right. What I like to do is I like to add a little bit of panko breadcrumbs. To thicken it up a little bit. So we're going to put a tablespoon of that. Okay. Put a little pinch of black pepper.
A little pinch of black pepper, a little bit of love.
Right. Put a teaspoon of mustard. Okay.
I had no idea this was all in crab cakes.
Yes, it is. A lot goes into crab cakes. We put 2 tablespoons of mayo.
Okay.
Okay.
I love mayo.
And then what a lot of people don't know is we use saltine crackers. Okay.
This reminds me of my blue glove tuna. I make a tuna fish, and I don't put saltines in it. I put Ritz crackers in my tuna.
Okay.
And it flavors the whole
Same
thing.
idea.
So, yeah,
same idea. So we're going to crush up 8 of those into the mix.
Wow.
Okay. And just crush them in there nice like that. Okay. And then to that, we're going to add 1 egg.
1 egg. That like holds everything together.
That's going to hold everything together, correct. Okay.
I'm learning a lot on this show.
Now, this mixture here, we're just going to mix it together like this. Okay. You don't want to over-mix the crabs because you don't want it to fall apart.
Okay. Because the tuna fish, when I make my tuna fish, I rub it through my hands. I make it like into nothing.
Right. This we don't want to be like that.
Okay.
So now we check the consistency of it. It looks a little bit loose to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit more of the panko breadcrumbs, okay?
Panko bread.
Just to thicken it up just a little bit, all right?
Now, what exactly are panko breadcrumbs? It's,
Japanese version of a breadcrumb.
Japanese version.
It's basically coarse cut breadcrumb.
Okay.
You can make any breadcrumb into panko. It's just that's their, you know.
Is it made from Is it made from like a rice bread?
It's made from a regular type of bread. It's made from a rice flour bread.
Okay, rice flour.
Right, but you can use if you don't like rice, you can use the wheat bread, whatever kind of bread you like.
Okay.
Okay. So then, what we do with this, we have to let this set up. Okay. So we're gonna make our patties. We're gonna put them in the refrigerator. They have to sit for about an hour. Then we can cook them. Otherwise, they'll fall apart in the pan.
Okay, so we're gonna make patties first.
Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get up our plate here. Okay. And we're gonna form ourselves a nice.
Beautiful. I'm gonna hold the bowl actually.
Sure.
So there we get it.
Okay. And again,
So America can see your beautiful crab cakes.
we don't want to damage the crab. So
Okay.
we're just gonna make it into nice,
All right.
soft patties like that. You don't want to pound them hard. You don't want it to be thick, and you don't want them round like a meatball. You want them to look like almost like a hamburger.
Now we go. I go to Ocean City, Maryland once a year. I sometimes go twice. I go in the summertime, and I go. My family one when we go to the beach, and then I go and I play golf. The other.
Okay.
And they have these crazy golf courses there called Man of War.
Right.
And War Admiral. Right? Isn't that what it is?
War Admiral, yep.
War Admiral, I think it is. And it's just beautiful. But my buddy Billy, who's played here, he has a place down there. We always go to the Crab Cake Factory. It's right across the street from his place. And it's this little bar. I don't want to say hole in the wall. It's a nice place. It's a little bar restaurant, and they supposedly have like the best crab cakes in Maryland. So yeah, you know. So they, but every
place in Maryland
is the best.
Is the best. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You can buy crab cakes there, and you can play miniature golf in Ocean City, Maryland.
Right.
It's just miniature
Right.
golf.
And great IPA beers.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so basically we have our crab cakes all ready to go, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna put these in the fridge.
Okay.
Let them set up for about an hour. They'll get nice and firm. Then we just put them in the hot skillet and cook them up till they're brown on both sides.
Okay, now when you go put these in the fridge, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a fire safety tip. So we're gonna be right back. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's safety tip is for you firefighters out there. Now, I was a New York City firefighter, and I was involved in a fire once where my lieutenant told us to stop. Take a second, put your hood on, put your ear flaps down, and we did. And then we went into the fire, and there was a flashover in the fire, and we didn't get burned. If we didn't take that extra second to get in there, put on our hood, take our ear flaps down on our helmet, we might have gotten burned. It's very, very important to take that second, make sure all your gear's on, it's on right, before you go into that fire. I'm Firefighter Ray, and these safety tips save lives. The crab cakes are chilling.
Correct.
All right, so what's next on our
We're gonna do
meal?
pommes frites, which is Belgian for French fries, basically.
Pommes frites, okay.
What we did was we pre-sliced potatoes, okay? These are Peruvian purple potatoes, so that's why they look a little different around the edges.
Peruvian purple potatoes?
Right, and we have
Okay.
some nice sweet yams, okay? One of the secret tricks that I like to use for the potatoes is you put them in the microwave for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds before you cut them. The sweet potatoes, you put them in a little longer, about a minute. Makes them nice and soft, so when you fry them, they cook a lot better.
Hey, yeah.
And they feel smoother inside. They're like, like a consistency.
So this is only from the microwave?
Correct.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
wild.
It gives it a consistency like a mashed potato inside,
I
so when
never
you bite
heard of
into
that.
it,
That's
it's not hard.
crazy. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, that's one of the tricks that they use to make, nice soft French fries in a lot of places.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, my French fries to me were just in the firehouse. We had one of those table French fry cutters.
oh, the potato press.
Yeah, and we'd make them. And the worst thing about it was when we'd make the French fries, we'd get oil all over everything. You know, we make it.
It's a big mess. It's a big mess.
And then then the probies do all the cleaning, and and I was
Well, that's what they're there for.
Yeah, that's what they're for. Probies, probationary firefighter. They're the ones who serve all the senior staff firefighters. Right?
That's true.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically what we're gonna wanna do is we wanna take our potatoes and take them over here to the stove.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a cast iron skillet, which is heating up. Okay, we're gonna raise the flame up.
Beautiful cast iron.
Right? That makes the best French fries.
Yeah.
And it gives it a nice crisp brown crust.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna test the oil.
You know, you don't see those skillets anymore, those big.
No, these are
those-
old school.
Yeah, those are old school.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna put our potatoes in.
All right. All right, so we got those bubbling in the oil. When do you want to put the yams in?
We're gonna put those in as well.
Okay.
Gonna give a couple more in here.
With the yams.
Want to bring those over? We can put them in.
And I like yams.
Why'd you put them in?
Oh, you want me to put those in?
Sure.
I will put those in. Those All right, it's like a little jacuzzi over here for yams.
And we're gonna just stir that around a little bit so they don't stick together.
I'll let you go to it. And how long do they usually take to cook?
Usually about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, that's okay.
They cook pretty quick.
Yeah.
Again, because we cook them in the microwave. You can also boil them if you want. A lot of people do that and they put them in the fridge overnight.
Okay.
Usually I do that if I'm gonna make home fries.
Very nice.
That's how they do them in most diners. It's a
Very
diner
nice.
trick. Okay, so we're gonna just give them a little turn. This way they don't stick to the pan.
Okay.
Okay? And one of the benefits of having a nice seasoned cast iron pan is it becomes its own non-stick surface if it's seasoned properly.
I like that.
That's why a lot of the old timers like using the cast iron. Okay, so see.
Now, while we're making these, has anything happened in the past? Any fires? Anything?
We recently had a big job over in Seaford at the pool supply place. It involved 6 departments. We sent one of our ladder trucks. We had 2 of our engines there, our rescue. It was pretty bad. It was a pretty big job.
Yeah.
It leveled the whole building.
Yeah, you know what? My buddy has a karate school that's in that same shopping center, and he lost his karate school. He had to shut it down.
Yeah, it was devastating.
It was devastating.
Huge.
Took out the, and I think I remember seeing that on the news. You saw the whole building, you know, it was inflamed like crazy. And then when I went to visit my my friend's karate school, see if he needed any help moving stuff out, it was gone. Just completely gone. Everything was gone.
Devastated.
It's just
completely
an empty
gone.
lot now. It's
Yep.
just an empty lot. And that was a big building.
Huge. They were there for a lot of years.
Yeah,
A lot of years.
Yep. That's it.
So, all right, so these are cooking nice, as you can see. Turning nice and crispy.
Very nice.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these out of the oil when they're done.
Okay.
Gonna put them on a tray with some paper towel.
Okay.
Just to let them,
I'll get that.
right? Just to let them
Pull
absorb
the
a little,
tray
you know,
over with some paper towel.
just to get a little of the oil off of them. We
and
don't like to
that'll let it drip dry.
Right. So we're gonna take a couple of these out here like
Okay.
this. Okay. And we're gonna put them on the paper towel.
Very good, very good. That makes it more healthy because the paper towel's absorbing all the grease.
Okay. And then the rest of those we're gonna put in to cook.
Okay.
Right? Now, the other thing we like to do is once we take something out of the oil, when it's hot, we like to season it with a little kosher salt first.
A little salt.
Okay? And a little pinch of black pepper. Because when everything is hot out of the oil, it absorbs the seasonings that you're putting on it much better.
Amazing.
Okay?
I love it.
All right,
I love
so
it.
then-
Let's make some more.
Let's make some more.
Let's make some more. All right, now while these are starting to cook up, we got a lot of potatoes and yams to cook up here. Why don't we go to a fire fact? We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's fire fact is the fire engine. There's a difference between a fire engine and a fire truck. A fire truck carries the ladders, all the extrication tools. A fire engine carries the hoses and carries the water. A little quiz. How many gallons of water can a fire engine carry? If you answered 500 gallons, then you are right. And a fire engine carries 500 gallons of water. That's enough water to put out a small brush fire, to put out a car fire, even to get started if there's not a hydrant, if we're gonna be putting out a house fire. 500 gallons can put out a lot of fires. I'm Firefighter Ray, and my fire fact is the fire engine. All right, we got our palm frites. They came out, they look delicious. I'm gonna have to taste one of these.
Sure.
I'm not. Question for the end. It's been about an hour now.
Our crab cakes are ready. So as you can see, they get nice and firm.
Okay.
Okay, so they won't fall apart when we cook them.
Wonderful.
All right, so you want to take them over here. We'll put them on the stove.
That sounds good.
And then we'll start making our slaw.
All right, start cooking up
right.
the crab cakes.
So we have our skillet, okay?
Okay.
Again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn that on, bring that up to a medium heat. We're gonna take a little bit of regular corn oil or vegetable oil, whatever you want. Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan. We don't really want to deep fry them. We just want them to cook. Okay? They take about 3 to 5 minutes per side to get browned. Okay? So what we're gonna do is gently place those into the pan. Like that.
Very nice. I'm telling you, I can't stop eating these palm frites, Mike.
You like those?
Now, what is this whole palm frite business? What is it?
Well, pommes frites are the Belgian version of French fries. Okay. In France, they make the French fries, they cut them on a diagonal, and they fry them crispy. In Belgium, they make them on an angle, sliced, and they cook them up kind of medium soft. Made them at the firehouse one time. The guys went crazy with the name. You know how the brothers are, they don't trust something new. But when they ate them with the sauce that we're gonna make, they went crazy for them.
I just ate one of the sweet potato ones. Holy cow, it is so good.
Okay?
Oh, man.
So we're just gonna let these guys cook in the pan. All right? They take about 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
While they're cooking, we're gonna just start the coleslaw.
All right, so
okay, the raw slaw.
You know what we call this in the firehouse when the food, well, you know. In the firehouse, when we have like food before the food, we call it nosh. We call it nosh. I'm gonna move this stuff over.
Okay.
Just so, I know we're gonna add all this stuff in.
Right.
Just so it's right in the middle of everything. We're gonna mix up some coleslaw. Got it? Good. Oh,
Now, the difference between regular coleslaw and what I'm making is raw slaw. We buy the slaw already cut up in a bag. Makes life a lot easier.
Okay.
Okay? So it's a 1 pound bag. We're gonna put it into our mixing bowl.
All right,
okay?
so does this come like this?
It comes already sliced up. I mean, you
already
could do it
sliced.
yourself, but it takes forever and it never comes out as good.
Okay.
So I like to buy the bag.
Okay.
Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a cup of apple cider vinegar. Okay? We're gonna pour that
Cider vinegar.
all over our slaw. Okay? We're gonna take just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Just drizzle a little bit over the top like that.
Okay. A little bit of
Okay?
love.
A little bit of love. A little bit of love. Okay? We're gonna take maybe about a teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon of salt.
You can adjust it accordingly. I like to use a little bit more, a little less, depending. A little black pepper.
A little black pepper.
Okay? And then we're going to get our mayonnaise. And we're going to put just a little bit of mayonnaise.
No, not all of it.
No, just a little bit of mayonnaise. Okay?
A little bit of mayo.
Right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna give that a couple of turns. Okay? We're gonna mix that up. And then I like to take, keeping with the seafood theme, we're gonna take a little bit of the seafood seasoning.
All right.
And we're gonna give it a little bit of love with that.
A little bit of love.
And then we have a fresh lemon over here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the lemon like that. And you wanna put your hand over it so that if any seeds come out, they don't fall into what you're making.
Yeah, nobody likes seeds.
Nobody likes seeds. Okay, so we're gonna put the juice of 1 lemon. Okay, that was half. We're gonna put the other half.
To the other. And you're
And
gonna
as
stick
you
your
can
hands
see,
in there.
well, as you can see, the seeds come out in my hands.
Oh, there you go.
And they don't fall into the food. Okay? And then we're gonna mix this up. The raw slaw.
Do I have to do anything with the crab cakes?
No, they take about 3 to 5 minutes on each side.
Okay.
Okay? And we're just gonna put this in the fridge.
Okay.
All right? You wanna
This
put that in
goes
the fridge?
I'll
That
put
could go in the fridge.
All right. Put it in the fridge.
And I'm gonna check on the crabs.
Awesome. All right, crab cakes are cooking up.
Slaw's in the
Slaw's
fridge.
in the fridge.
All right.
We've got these, what were these called again?
Pommes frites.
Pommes frites that I'm eating.
Okay? Now,
So what we call a snack, I've said it before, we call the snack before the dinner, the nosh.
that's the best part.
The nosh.
Exactly.
Such a good name, the nosh.
The nosh. Okay, so what we want to do is for the pommes frites, we want to make pesto aioli. Okay, it's like a little dipping sauce that goes with it.
Very nice.
Okay, so what we do is you can make your own pesto, right?
Okay.
That's easy to make. But they sell really good quality pesto in the store now, so you could buy it already done. So you don't really have to get involved with all that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take about 2 tablespoons,
And
give
this
or
is a
take.
pesto aioli.
Aioli, right? Maybe a little bit extra.
Very
like that.
Irish.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's right next to the potatoes.
Okay.
And these corned beef on my table.
And then we're
Aioli.
going to get
aioli.
to that. We're gonna add a tablespoon of mayo.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. We add a little pinch of salt, a little pinch of black pepper, pinch of paprika,
It's paprika.
pinch of the ocean seasoning.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to mix that up.
It looks good.
Comes along.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of Worcestershire sauce here.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna just take a little bit of that, put that in there. A little bit of olive oil.
Now, we got a lot going on. All these recipes are going to be on our website at firehousekitchenshow.com. And it'll have the instructions and all there because this is awesome. This is awesome.
Now, what I'd like to do with this is then I take my whisk and just whisk it up so it gets nice and aerated. Okay? And
Is it
then
thick?
nice and
That is
thick.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, and then what we do is,
Right into the bowl.
right, we're gonna put that right into our little serving bowl here.
And that's our dipping sauce
That's gonna be our dipping sauce for the,
for the pommes frites.
right. Fritz is the German guy.
Fritz is the German.
You
I
got
almost said pomodors.
And we're gonna put that right in there, okay? And that's ready to go. We're gonna go check on our crab cakes again, because I can
I'll
smell
wait,
that
I
they're
wanna
ready to be
taste it,
turned.
but- Okay.
Okay, so what we do is we gently pick them up and give them a nice little flip. See how golden brown they are on the
Yes,
side?
that is awesome.
That's exactly how we want them to be.
Very nice. They're golden brown.
See that, nice and golden brown?
Beautiful.
That's also the reason why we put them in the fridge. So
Okay.
they get nice and firm. Because if they weren't, they would have fallen apart. Okay, so we're gonna give those a few more minutes on that side. All right, and then they'll be ready to go.
I just tried the dip.
How'd you like the dip?
Unbelievable. Holy cow.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our sriracha mayo to go with the crabs.
Some sriracha mayo.
Okay, sriracha's a Thai sauce.
Okay.
Like a Thai chili sauce. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take
A little sriracha.
1 teaspoon of that. Okay, you can add as much.
Is that spicy stuff?
It's spicy stuff, so that's
Okay.
why I start with a teaspoon. I like it hot, but
Yeah.
I know you're not into hot stuff.
I'm not into hot stuff.
Right.
I'm a wimp when it comes to eating buffalo wings.
That's the Italian in you, that's why.
Yeah, that's right.
So then we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of mayo, okay, into that. And we're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil,
Okay.
okay? And then we're just gonna stir that around.
That right up.
And then to that, we're gonna add a little bit of our Old Ocean seasoning here.
That's wonderful.
A little pinch of black pepper.
Beautiful.
Pinch of salt. And then we're gonna cut another lemon. Okay, take just a little piece of the lemon like that. Again, we're gonna put it over our hand, just a little juice of the lemon.
Now, Mike, this is like professional stuff you're making here. This is not fire department. This is unbelievable. You gotta do something else than just cooking at home.
Well, ever since I've been on the show, you know, doing all the cooking I do with the Firehouse, they call me the Firehouse Foodie.
Okay.
Okay? And I have a Firehouse Gourmet, which is my catering business.
Okay.
Okay, so I do all kinds of catering for different types of parties and, you know, events and things like
All right,
that.
now, do you come? Are they getting Mike? Does
Well,
Mike
they
come
can.
to
They
the
can.
event?
I could do parties for 2 people, intimate dinners, all the way up to 200 people. All right.
Wow.
So yeah. So I do all kinds of corporate events, Sweet 16s. You know.
Well,
things like
I got a website. I'll let you put your website up there. Go for it. What's your website?
It's www.firehousegourmet.com.
This
So
is unbelievable. All this stuff. All right, so now we got our.
that is our sriracha mayo, which is going
sriracha
to go with
mayo.
our crab cakes, which are done.
What was this called again?
That's pommes frites
Pommes frites
with the
ugu-
pesto aioli.
pesto aioli.
Right.
I got it.
Remember
Yeah.
Fritz? He's the German guy.
Fritz is the German guy.
Right. And he's going to get pounded, Tom.
He's going up. I love
There
it.
you go.
All
Okay.
right.
So we're gonna, when we plate this up, we have that ready. We're gonna put this on a plate. We're gonna put our crab cakes.
Okay.
And we have our raw slaw.
Very
And
nice.
We're good to go.
All right, so looks like everything's just about done. Why don't we clean up? Let's plate this bad boy up, and I'll be right back. Well, this is some spread we got here. With my pommes frites,
Right?
good, and my pesto aioli.
Right?
That was good?
No, but it's okay.
My crab cakes with my mayonnaise.
Close.
What was it?
Sriracha mayo.
Sriracha mayo. And hey, I got this. Coleslaw.
Nah, it's raw slaw.
Raw slaw. Raw slaw. Man, I gotta pay attention better.
Oh, that's
My
okay.
ADD.
That's okay.
I was too busy eating these pommes
I saw
frites.
that. I saw that.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna serve each other up. I'll take one of those bad
There you
boys.
go.
All right, you know what? I'll give myself some potatoes.
And I'll give you a little bit of the raw slaw.
I'm gonna give some, there we go, some of those. Gotta make it a healthy dish. And there you go. I'll serve you, my brother. Why not? It's the fire department.
There you go. Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay.
And
And
I'm
then
gonna put a little bit of this on.
I'm gonna give you a little bit here.
Little love. I'll give you a little. All right.
And just a little bit of
Little bit of
lemon to lighten it up a little bit.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
See what you think.
Let's see what we got here.
You like that?
Better than the Crab Cake Factory.
You like Fritz? Fritz is good?
Delicious. Oh man. It's so moist in the middle, so good.
That's a little bit of mayo that's in there too.
That's a little bit
what-
of mayo.
A little bit of mayo does that.
Mike, this is great. Oh, let me try the coleslaw.
Go ahead.
Raw slaw, delicious.
And it's healthy for you.
Oh baby, that is really good. And it's healthy for you. I already know how these taste. I've already about
You like
20
Fritz? You like Fritz?
I love pommes frites. Well, Mike, this was awesome. To find out more about Firehouse Kitchen, go to firehousekitchenshow.com. If you want to share any recipes with us, or if you want to come on Firehouse Kitchen, go to firehousekitchenshow.com. You can friend us on Facebook. Also, if you want to donate to the Burn Center or to the Isletown Museum, we do a lot of foundations. We do Wounded Warrior, we do the Heather Pendergrass Foundation, which is for children of volunteer firefighters who need help. But you know, just a lot of stuff that we're trying to do with the show. But Mike, Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you.
And I will see you guys next time on
Firehouse Kitchen.
Whoa! All right, let's eat up. This is delicious.
Funding for Firehouse Kitchen is brought to you by Resorts World Casino in Queens, New York. Over 5,000 games, just minutes away. Shallon Self-Defense Center. Classes for men, women, and children. Kick with the best. Fire News. Serving heroes since 1973. Gentle Dental, in a relaxed, friendly atmosphere located in Eastport, New York. Renee Dumang, fine jewelry in East Islip, New York. And DeCarlo Food Service, serving quality restaurants located in Hotesville, New York. Now you can enjoy Firehouse Kitchen at your own leisure with Firehouse Kitchen DVDs. Rewatch your favorite recipes and stories with this DVD collection.